Hi guys, my name is Niyati. Hola, me llamo Niyati, and today we are going to be talking about the phases of the moon. Okay, so the phases of the moon. Well, what is the phases of the moon? Like, why does the moon go through all these phases? Well, it's because the moon can only show one phase to us at a time, right? So because of that, there is only a little bit of sunlight that it can reflect to Earth and that we can see. So it keeps changing because the moon keeps rotating over Earth, around Earth, but not on its own axis, which is why whenever the sunlight hits the moon, it changes. So we see these changes as the phases of the moon on Earth, and they look like us. Like sometimes you see a crescent moon, sometimes you see a full moon, sometimes you see a half moon, and sometimes no moon at all. So what are the names for all this? In order, they are called the new moon, the first crescent, and then you have the waxing gibbous moon, and then the full moon, and then it's the same in reverse. And then now from here it is the waning gibbous moon, the last quarter, and then you have no moon and the cycle restarts again. So this is what the phases of the moons is. So the first quarter, it will be on its highest during the summer solstice and lowest during the winter solstice. And we have witnessed the summer and winter solstice already for this year. So next year you should keep an eye out for this, if there is a first quarter moon during that time. If it's not, then you'll just have to wait until there is, which might be a low chance because the moon keeps changing, right? Okay, so the new moon appears at its highest during the summer solstice and at its lowest during the winter solstice, because those two are opposites, right? And then the first quarter, that's its highest point is during the spring equinox and lowest point during the autumn equinox. And then for the full moon, its highest point is during the winter solstice, lowest point during the summer solstice. And then for the last one, the last quarter, its highest point is during the autumn equinox, and the lowest point is during the spring equinox. So that's all its highest, lowest points. So there is something called the lunar calendar, and in the lunar calendar there are lunar months. So what are these lunar months? They're basically just a periodical time between two syzygies. So a syzygy is a gravitational configuration between three celestial bodies, and in this case the three celestial bodies are the sun, earth, and the moon. So this is the periodical time for the phases of the moon to happen, and the phases of the moon are also called lunar phases. So in this there are lots of different types of lunar months, and they are the synodic month, tropical month, sidereal month, the anomastic month. So these months, I'll talk more about them in detail in the following episodes of this series, because this is the starting episode for the series dedicated to the moon, because the moon is a very fun topic, like all other topics in space. They're all fun topics. Space itself is a fun topic. Okay, so all these lunar phases happen because we can only see one side of the moon's face, right? But why? So the moon, it takes 27.3 Earth days to rotate around the Earth, and revolve around the Earth, and it takes the same time to rotate too, which is why we can only see one face of the moon at a time, which is why this happens. So I will talk to you more in detail about these lunar months every month that I said, and there will be another video about the moon itself, not just its phases, and about the different types of moons in the Farmer's Almanac that I have told you about throughout the whole Celestial Events series. And finally, in the end, we will have a special video about moon base. So if we can have Mars base, why not moon base? So that's what that video will be about, and this will all be coming in this special series of the moon. So I hope you liked this video. If you do like this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, adios. And even moon base solstice already for this year, so next year you should keep an eye out for this, if there is a